that skill to move steel.
Yeah.
And
What's been your favorite trade that you've done, you think?
Teaching you art,
Oh
teaching you
my
character.
gosh, you're just saying that.
Well, no, drawing the characters, it was really a revelation to me, because when doing oil paintings takes forever,
Mhm,
doing almost any other kind of painting,
mhm.
especially with the drying time of oils, which I love, the blendability of the oils, but there's so much waiting. One time I started a painting, and when I got back to it, it had all this fuzz stuck to it from all over, dust in the
Oh,
air, and I was
isn't
like
that
so
so frustrating? Oh,
depressed.
I hate that. Isn't
And
that
I
so
was,
frustrating? I'll
I
tell you
thought,
something.
how can people in the old days, they had coal stoves, wood stoves, they must have had all this stuff getting on their paintings all the time. And anyway, now I know that I could sand it and start over, but I mean, without totally taking everything off.
Right.
But I just didn't know. I was just depressed about it.
Mhm.
But when I learned this, with this marker, immediately you see the line, you see the expression of the eyes and whatever, and then you can add this color, um, and you have a fully very expressive. I don't know why I'm making it flesh. This is like now it's a flesh colored.
Well, it gives it depth and everything, which is so cool.
Um, so it was a revelation, because I had no idea. I've never seen that anywhere else, that you could make such a clear drawing, like of a person that's sitting right in front of you, which is to me the most interesting thing there is to draw.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, and I told the guy, I still feel bad, because my manager, once I told him, someday I want to make you glad that you chose me for this. And he was always in a bad mood. So I feel like I certainly didn't succeed in doing that while I was there.
Ah, ah.
Anyway, the fact that it's all dry, this is wax based, and it's not like regular pastels, which are very smeary. But now this is just like, I can go like this, it's done. I can just hand it to you. You can give me $20, and then we go on to the next one. And you can do, I did $640 worth of stuff on my best day, on the Saturday.
I think that's so insane. Oh my God. So you did like 80, or how many did you do?
Well,
Gee.
it wasn't actually just drawings, because we were supposed to sell frames with every drawing we should try to sell.
Mhm.
And I remember one guy I did a drawing of, he said he was a prison guard, and his wife said he's already a caricature without even being drawn. And he was kind of ugly, but he loved the drawing, and he bought a mahogany frame that was twice as much, cost twice as much as the drawing.
Oh my God. But that's like close. I just looked at, like, did it on my calendar, and it's 32. Oh my God.
Well, and there was another guy there who did over $1,000 on a Saturday. He was just so fast, and but all his people looked the same. They looked like cousins.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I bet you they weren't too good though.
They were great. They looked so happy, and very, very happy. And I loved his style. In fact, I got my raise basically from something he did that started from the background that he would make, which I want to show you now. I do like a face, whoops. Like a Panera face. We were always drawing each other when there was no customers around. So he did all these girls who were doing the henna tattoos,
Yeah.
and all these women were spending so much money on those henna tattoos. That made me mad because I was making stuff they could hand to their grandchildren, and the henna tattoos wore off after 3 weeks. Sometimes they would spend $50 on a henna tattoo, and I couldn't understand it. But anyway, so let's say now we did a Panera with panache. And then I remember the one he did was a green. Do I have a green? Oh, my green broke, but I'm going to try it. Because what he did is he went around just like within a short, with a little white outline around the whole line. I mean, the head or the hair or the outline.
Yeah.
And I think he did that. He was always experimenting with that kind of thing and being innovative with his backgrounds, he said.
That's really
But
cool.
it was just, I thought it was gorgeous the way he did them. But he wasn't trying to make it like rays of light, which like I do, but
Yeah, I know it.
the effect is still like that, still the same.
That it creates, yeah, it's a depth behind me. It's interesting.
And it's partly because of this square. Oops, I hold it up thinking that you're looking right at me, but you're not.
No, you're good. You're good.
So you can put the whole thing down, and this is a short broken off one, but here again, probably I would have been better off staying with the less is more. Because now it's a broken, where I started again, there's a little bit of a break.
I think it's so cool. Oh, wow. That's so awesome.
What was that? Some kind of screen?
Oh yeah, I was screenshotting it so I can look back at it and see the progress.
I looked at the recording that we did, and I felt like I was going to try and send it to you and ask you if I thought it could be published.
Yeah.
But I wanted to edit out some stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it turns out you have blue hair.
That's okay.
My blue is always, it looks so much like the black. I can't tell until I start using it. Can't tell which one it's going to be. So then I got discouraged because I have to watch another bunch of YouTube videos just to figure out how to edit a QuickTime video.
If you send it to me, I can probably do it. You just got to let me know what you want out. The other thing is, do you want to host these from now on? So listen to the recording and see if you send it and set it up, if it sounds a little bit better too.
Yeah, that's what I need to find out. I mean, I love the fact that you're hosting them because I just feel like you're very participative, a great participatory
Potato. Oh God, you make me laugh. What I was gonna say too is, do you want to, I am going down to, downstate on Thursday until next week, but I still want to have another lesson this week. So how about, can you do Wednesday this week, in the morning?
Yeah.
All right, and then I was thinking, do you want to start making, the the character for our thing, and then I can start with the clothes after you make her?
Yeah.
Okay, I would love
And
that.
I told Kira, who's the other DJ, that Michael and Kira
Hmm.
lived together at least part of the time. And I said I wanted to do her as a character who goes behind the waterfall at Niagara Falls into a
Hmm.
magical world.
Hmm.
And the reason is partly selfish, is because my idea is that the way out, the kind of artwork or comic or I would like to do is one that is sumptuously artistic. Like, if it's in an imaginary world or a magical world, anything can happen, and you can create any kind of storyline. Or it's like one that you remember in Calvin and Hobbes, when he starts imagining the drawing, he's imagining that he's in a spaceship, or he's imagining other things. And so within the storyline of a very simple storyline, so much variety and expressiveness, color, and so forth can be put in there. And Rose did that too, I think. Yeah, she was always there was like one I was just looking at where she's sleepwalking and she gets out of the window and she's imagining that she's a biker and she has this outfit on that's like, uh, totally leather and all this stuff. And
Hmm.
then her husband says, and she's getting out of the window and stepping on the trash can.
Hmm.
It turns out she thought she was stepping onto her motorcycle, but it was really just the trash can. And her husband
Oh my
looks
God.
out and says, "What are you doing?"
What are you doing?
So
That's funny.
I feel like, that's why I want to do, partly that's why I want to do magical, a story about magical, but also just like that uplifting, like Michael was saying, that the drawing
Hmm.
of Barb is uplifting. I want to do that. I can't do, like, I don't even have the courage to do the kind of things that Bella Watterson did with Calvin and Hobbes. He's putting ideas into kids' heads that are dangerous, man.
Hmm.
So many dangerous ideas. And I don't know how I would avoid that, because I could imagine a lot of bad situations that she goes into where she turns them into, she makes them turn out well, but you have to depict the bad thing first.
We don't have to get too ahead of ourselves though with that. Let's just do, you draw her in today or tomorrow, and then you can email it to me and I'll come up with some clothes.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking maybe I'd start with her going up to this waterfall and then going through, and maybe it'll start out with more like grayish colors, and then once she goes into the other side, it's very, very brilliant colors.
Hmm.
Um, that's really as far as I've thought through. I haven't thought of any other storyline yet.
Okie dokie. All right, Tersh, I gotta go because I gotta hop on to a meeting thing. But I thank you again so much. Let me know. Just shoot me a text on Wednesday morning, and then we can figure out what time. But because I'm free all Wednesday morning.
Okay.
All right. I hope you have a great day.